are live Monday night with the PMS show, the Paul Murray show. And here we have Mr. Paul Murray.
Murray, yeah!
Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight?
And the crowd goes wild. So what's good?
All right.
How's the weather been there in New York?
Yeah, it's a little cool, but not so bad. I mean,
Temperature dropped some.
It's not to complain about. It's
not at all.
Very, very comfortable. You don't really need. I ain't turning the air.
It's been in the 70s.
In the car,
70s, mid 70s, high 70s, and in the morning it's starting to get a little chill. Not brisk, but you're like, something's changing.
Yeah, it went down to 41 last night here.
Okay.
A little chilly. Right now it's 62 degrees, a balmy 62.
Oh, right here where we are, where I am, 4 blocks from the Atlantic Ocean. Let me update it. It's at 5:01. At 5:01, it's exactly 75 degrees. We'll feel 74. The sun goes down at 7:04. Stargazing is excellent. UV is low. Humidity is 49%. Wind is at north, 10 miles per hour, and the common cold risk is beneficial. I just got the alert.
The alert just came up for the show.
And all of this stuff shows at the bottom of the phone. All of that stuff shows here.
Right.
Oh shit, sorry, that's me. With the
Right,
echo.
because it just started. See, Paul, if you had scheduled this,
yeah,
you would have people in the chat when you started.
I don't know how to do that.
You, my friend, are going to have to learn. Like I did.
Dave Venus, hello, you are first.
Dave
Blind
Enos,
Neil.
Blind Neil. What's good, Blind Neil? How are you, sir? Dave Enos, how are you also?
Blind Neil's been practicing flying and practicing flying.
Okay.
You better get it in. The seasons are changing.
Yeah, we just got, Roger sent him that, sent Blind Neil the Spark that they weren't using anymore.
Okay.
He's been getting out and flying and flying and flying.
All right.
That's good. That's good. Fly while you can, man. Fly while you can.
Yeah, the weather's going to change pretty soon. But it only lasts for about 2 or 3 months.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't live in New York. New York weather is, how would I say?
Listen,
like a woman. Temperamental.
we got some of the best winter that you can find for winter.
Sometimes.
How often? No, seriously. How often do we really get serious snow? We get
We don't.
Little spurts.
We don't. That's just it.
And
we
we might have a few days where we drop down below 30 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll spend most of our winter above 30 degrees in the 40s.
That is true.
And then summertime is the killer because of the humidity. And that's where, that's where it becomes rough.
Not hot enough yet.
Our humidity is terrible.
Yeah.
Now, what I experienced when I went down to Miami
was nothing.
That's like I put you in wet clothes and put you on top of the radiator.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as they start drying, I pour some more water on your clothes to keep it wet.
Stop. That's just too much.
But by pouring it over your head, the water, you just feel the water in the air all over you, even at night. It's just the worst, the humidity.
Living here in New York, I know for a fact that the humidity is atrocious. I know it's and having a respiratory issue, it's even worse for me. So all you people out there that complain, oh, it's hard to breathe with a mask on, stop being pussies. That's how I breathe on a normal day. Seriously. Now you want to know how I breathe on a bad day? Take a wash rag and make the water as hot as possible and leave it wet and then try and breathe through that. That's a bad day for me.
Wow.
Yeah, as I said, the humidity. And then if you have injuries, this I
Mhm.
understand how Florida has so many people who retire there. If you got injuries, that humidity is not good for the joints.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I don't. I've
Nice
never
and
liked
hot.
humidity.
Now it's nice and hot.
Can't do it.
Quentin Henriksen, how you doing?
Hello, everybody. So what's
The,
going on, Paul?
Hey,
New shit?
was I? My memory, Herman, is did you buy a second Phantom 4 Pro
Yes,
version
he did.
2?
Did I buy a second one?
Yeah,
Yes, he
because you were
did.
talking one
No,
time about
I-
having a spare.
You know what? I thought about it, but you know what happened? Here's what happened. When I had the original one, that one was, I had to send that one back. DJ had to send me a brand new one.
Okay.
Yeah, they sent me a brand new one. They changed the controller and everything. They just told me to keep the battery, but I had a battery that I had bought when I bought the drone.
Uh-huh.
Had an issue, and they took the serial number from. I had to take a picture of the little thing and send it to them,
The logo, yeah.
and they sent me back the drone and the controller, and like 3 days later, 3 or 4 days later, a battery came in the mail.
Cool.
So it was almost like having a new drone because I actually got to fly the old one or the new one that I bought, a little bit. And it had this issue, and the guy on the phone tried to, troubleshoot. Now they do the troubleshooting on the phone.
Right.
They told me take it out and fly it. So I took it out and flew it a couple of times. And while I was out flying, I noticed the same issue. I recalibrated like he said to do it again, and then I flew a little bit more. I got another video out of it, but I still had the same issue. So I sent it back, and they sent me another one. I just thought that it was crazy that they found all these things wrong with it, and I bought it brand new out the box.
Yeah.
I'm like, who kicked it down the steps at the store? I don't know. And that's what
What's
I
up, Quentin?
And
How are you, Rodney Bell? What's up, man? How are you, sir? JSP, what's up?
I actually got it when they were scarce, and like one or two popped up here and there. So it's probably, one that they got from another store where it wasn't moving. And they just shifted over there. Anything is possible. But it works fine now.
Huh.
There you go.
You guys ever hear from Saigon, or what's his name? Saigon?
Well,
What's up,
I don't
Desmond?
really speak to
From
him.
who?
I run into him at meetups and stuff like that. He's not really a friend of mine like Lawrence, or like Ray that I would call and speak to him about anything. Like I said, I run into him at meetups.
Uh-huh.
So I haven't seen him on any of the streams or anything like that. Nobody said if he was at the meetup the other day because I didn't even go.
Yeah. I wasn't there either.
Hello, everybody.
What's good, David?
What's up, David?
Not so bad, not so bad. Done my
Hey, David.
Hi, Paul.
How are you doing?
Doing fine.
Good. That's great to hear because, David went out and did a Donda this last weekend around
Who's the Dalek?
around the area up there, but it was rainy.
I'll get out.
It wasn't just
Okay.
raining, it was 40 plus mile an hour winds.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of puts the damper on a drone flight.
Yeah.
And if you're not flying FPV, 40-mile-per-hour winds, or stay grounded.
And it was, what you call it? When the wind dropped to usable levels, guess what? The rain started. So it was just.
Of course.
Oh, yeah. That's when it does.
Of course, it's always
Stay
calm
aware.
before the storm. It's always calm before the storm. You know that.
Oh yeah, we so I didn't get to fly the castle I wanted to, so I'll have to wait. Well, I'll get it.
I don't know. I'm always impressed when you fly those castles that are like, you say they were built in the 13th century, which would be like 1200s. And it's like, hell, around here in the 1200s, there was nothing much going on except a teepee here or there, you know?
In the I've got a video coming on around about the 5th of October. I'm just about to upload it. It's just finished editing. Around about the 5th of October, which has got a 13th century castle in it. And then the Friday after that video, which will be the 9th of October, there'll be another video with a 16th century castle built on the site of a 13th century castle.
Wow.
Okay.
I just can't, you know, what I love about your videos is that it jogs my memory back when I was young. And,
You lived in the castle.
yeah, no, you know, we get around a little bit, you know, because when we built the pyramids, it was pretty stark living back then.
And
Hey,
that,
Rodney.
hi, AZ Drone. Hi, Rodney. Yeah.
Hey, David. Hey, Lawrence. Hey, Herman.
Hey, what's
Hey,
up?
Paul.
What's up?
Hey,
man?
how are you?
Good.
So how's it feel to be back?
From vacation?
Yeah.
I want to be on vacation. I wanted to be on vacation the day I went back to work.
Wow, man.
Yeah,
Didn't take long.
I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, it's
That
one of
is
these days you'll
understandable.
be back on permanent vacation. So
Yeah, and that's not too far in the future.
Don't let anybody believe your retirement's a permanent vacation.
Well, that's the way I'm gonna look at it, because I'm gonna do what I want to do when I want to do it. Ain't nobody gonna tell me different.
well, David says that all the
I
time, but
used to think that way when I was younger.
the missus,
Well,
missus-
when I get as old as you, Lawrence,
Hey, I used to rock the Papa Was a Rolling Stone.
yeah, me too. That was a good song.
All right.
yeah, all the things we used to do when we were younger, and we never thought twice about it. It's like Lawrence doing the break dance and Herman running the beatbox.
Thanks, John Coopy.
Me doing the jerk.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Can't do that so much anymore.
no.
Not me. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll be back. I need a damn Phillips screwdriver.
Okay.
And I thought I had every tool I needed over here, but obviously you never do.
That happens.
I was gonna make a
So Paul,
comment, but
I
yes,
heard the skunks are doing drive-bys.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. They
Hey,
show
AZ
up periodically.
drone dude. So Dennis Lovelady and I was talking the other day, and AZ drone dude, we were coming up with nicknames for him. I think we finally settled on Hazy AZ.
Yeah, what's he think about that?
He hasn't said. I haven't seen him on my channel lately, so I guess that's something. No, I'm kidding.
John Coopy's in the chat. Well, get your butt in here. I sent
Hey,
you an
John.
invite, buddy.
I'm not going to stay long, but I just wanted to pop in for a few.
Well, I think that's great. You did pop in. Any news on your end? Things going on that?
Work Wednesday through Friday.
No, just working, and I did start walking again today.
Did you?
Yeah, so that part of the vacation is definitely over. I took a vacation from walking, but
Oh, But how far do you kind of try and walk a day?
Well, I was walking 3 miles a day,
Wow.
but
Oh,
I intended to walk 3 miles today, but I got some new tennis shoes and they don't want to play with me.
No go. Huh?
Yeah, I think I bought them too loose or
Well,
something.
Herman and Lawrence are talking about, and because I told them I don't know how they handle it, parking in New York City. Sometimes they have to walk 2 or 3 miles just to a parking spot.
no blocks.
I can
Oh,
imagine.
I thought you said miles.
No, that's not even in the same neighborhood.
Hey, John.
Hi,
Hey, what's
John.
going on?
Mr. Koopy,
What's up,
How you-
John?
how you doing? Did you get any additional flight time with that Mavic Air 2?
Not the Mavic Air today. No Mavic Air today, but I did fly FPV pretty much all late morning and into the afternoon. Very quiet. All the
Okay.
kids in school, everybody at work. So good stuff.
Got a chance to go, huh?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Well, we've got such good weather that you got to take advantage of it. It's not too hot, not too cold.
You wait.
What's Lawrence doing? It looks like he's building something.
He's working on something.
No, I'm actually
Breaking it?
putting together a 6-inch drone, but I went and I got some blue ribbon cable because I want the color scheme to be blue and black. So now I'm desoldering the motors from the ESC so I can slip these on and take it from there.
I
It's just that my
get that.
soldering skills are that of a 3-year-old. So it takes me longer to do it than the average person. Leave it alone.
Man, you know, as long as I've been doing this stuff, every time sometimes I sit down to solder something, this is going to be simple. I said, this is going to be so simple. It's just going to be
Hold
on,
on a
off
sec.
real quick. And then I say to myself, wow, I'm glad I'm not recording this live.
Hold on, I have to, yeah, I have to
Hey,
mute.
hey, John.
Hey,
John,
Rodney.
If there's one thing I've learned in my 66 years, is nothing's simple. There's no such thing as simple.
That's right. There really is no such thing as simple. But,
No,
you know.
as soon as in your mind you think, oh, I can just do this just in a minute, and an hour later.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Poor Val has had soldering adventures that we've all seen.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man. Oh man. People have asked, John, why don't you do more live builds? I'm like, yeah, that's kind of the reason why, because I've done stupid stuff like that too. It happens, it happens.
Of
You
course
might
it
have to just rehearse it over and over and then go live and do it. Like
Yeah,
stage
it's just
everything.
stuff just happens though unexpectedly
Yeah.
when you're doing that kind of thing. I mean,
It does, but I mean you can kind of cut it down by going over and over
oh yeah, sure.
and then doing it live. Because I know like a lot of times, and I notice it even more so now that it's harder for me to get around. Like when you start to get ready for a live stream, you're like, wait a minute, sit down, like, damn, I forgot something, I gotta get up again. Then once you get everything, you like, get ready to go live, gotta go to the bathroom. Let me go to the bathroom before we start the stream.
Well, Herman, as you get older, that urge is more frequent.
Oh, not looking forward to that.
It doesn't get better.
Well, it happens.
Oh no, another one saying it doesn't get better. It just gets worse.
Hold on a second there,
Rodney, you're flying the 4 Advanced Pro or what?
No, it's the Pro, 4 Pro, Phantom 4 Pro. And I have a Spark that unfortunately has been kind of neglected lately since I got the P4P and the Mavic Air 2. Poor Sparky.
I have a
Sure.
Spark too. I'm trying to sell it. I'm trying to get rid of it because I never fly the damn thing.
Yeah, I've been thinking about selling it or maybe see if my oldest grandson might want it.
There you go.
Okay.
But I have to make him promise that he'll learn how to edit videos and stuff.
Well, David did the same thing with his. He gave it to his,
Bargain price to my son.
Go ahead.
yeah,
Have
a
fun.
good price to his son. David, is he flying it?
He went out, he came in from work, he went out and he flew and he came back, he recharged his batteries and he went out again.
All right.
Oh, he's been out ever since.
No, he'd come back.
Well, it's nice. My problem is when I buy a drone, it almost feels like an extension to me, and I want it to go to a good home, So I'm particular about who gets my drones.
Well, I'm still waiting for that Inspire 2 you were going to send me.
Well, if Walmart had it come around, we'd all be in the chips. I'll tell you that. Because
I'd be out flying right now somewhere.
I think I had 18 of them reserved, and
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, I was shopping for a forklift and everything else because they were going to have to come on pallets.
That seems so long ago now.
Yeah.
If that would have went through, they would have been sick.
What was it, like an Inspire 2 for like $25 or something like that?
$24, and it was the Inspire 2 Pro model with 4 extra batteries, all kinds of stuff.
Oh man.
It was the Fly Nicer package.
Yes.
Fly nicer.
It wasn't the Fly Better or Fly More. It was the Fly Nicer.
But nicer.
Yes, yes, definitely.
Yeah, everybody was ordering those like hotcakes. And I think we spotted it on a Wednesday or a Thursday. And so I just kept ordering more and more and more, and kept throwing the money into the order process. And the next thing I know, Monday morning, we get a notice of standby, and by Monday night they canceled all our orders.
Oh, I bet somebody got fired over that one.
Oh yeah, most
I'm sure.
definitely.
I'm sure of it.
Even if
pretty
none
sure.
got shipped.
Yep.
But I could just imagine if one poor soul got one for $25.
I'd maybe a couple of hundred,
Still in the park.
maybe a
grinning.
couple hundred before it got out, because something like that, you would express rush shipment.
Yeah, especially in the warehouse, situation like Walmart is. I bet you a few of them got out, but they probably real quick went and found out who got them, and they
Mhm.
made them sign a non-disclosure that they got it or something.
Non-disclosure.
Regardless of whatever he had to sign, he's standing in the park grinning for $25
Exactly.
as he's flying back and forth.
I can see someone streaming live saying, "Oh yeah, I'm finding the Inspire 2 provided by Walmart, but they told me I couldn't tell anybody for it was only $25."
Right.
I'm doing this review on this drone. It's only $25, but it takes great pictures
Okay.
and flies well.
Yep, and then they're saying, "Look out, Banggood, Walmart's coming."
That's funny.
And I think it was Corey Mono that tipped us all off.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look. Mad credit card. Cha-ching, cha-ching. They probably never had so many orders for those things in their life.
Oh,
Mhm.
You know, somebody had to have been in there scratching their head. Why are we getting all these orders for a $25,000 drone?
Yeah.
Oh, look
Yeah.
at the price. Oh my.
It's
Yeah.
$25. Uh-oh.
and the guys in the warehouse, they could care less. It's just a SKU number to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And if I was one of the guys in the warehouse that saw that, I might have ordered one.
Yeah.
That's true.
No doubt.
I know I
I'm
would.
being one of the people to get one, and that's why they're being quiet about it.
Yeah.
Good evening, Jackson. What's up?
Jackson, RC Aviation. How you doing?
What's up, Jackson RC? How are you, sir? What's going on? This thing
Yeah,
is
it's
not.
you know, you come across something like that only once in a great while.
Yep.
Yeah, if to the guys who may have acquired one, I salute you.
Yep. Well, I had visions of this semi pulling up out front, you know?
I know you did ordering 18 to 20 skids.
Yep.
You had told you had at least the way they stacked them, only 6 high on a skid. So you would have had at least a few skids out there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
3 skids, come on.
Yep.
Or would have been
In fact,
selling
can
them
you
in this
drop this
neighborhood
skid
for,
off and can you
for
drop
50
this skid
bucks.
off at the post office for me?
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing there, Herman. Get that many, just sell them off for 50
50
bucks.
bucks,
Like,
50 to 100 bucks. Everybody be like,
Yep.
huh?
Well, I had all my friends covered. I had Herman and Lawrence, and I had you, Rodney, and Roger and Kim, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, I had everybody lined up. We're going to get one, including John Coopy. But
Well, Roger and Kim would have been reaping havoc in their neighborhood over there, flying all through those people's places, their
Yep.
farms and stuff.
yeah,
I could see Kim and Roger playing tag.
yep.
Yeah, dreams. Dreams.
True.
hello, Corey Mono.
Hey, Corey, we're just talking about you, about back in the day of the Walmart hoax for the Inspire 2s.
Oh man, that was so funny.
That was something. But for about 3 days, I felt like it was 29 again, you know?
I could imagine. It's nice to dream, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Well, what's the point of being alive if you're not dreaming?
True.
Dex and RC, are you looking at the Mavic 2 Pro or just the Mavic Pro?
He said you got him looking for a Mavic Pro.
That's what he said.
Well, you know what? I was like I told Tim, you got me shopping for chairs, for computer chairs now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You talking about Tim Jackson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I've been lining them up, weighing the issue, the things that one chair has over the other, and trying to find a chair in the happy medium.
Yep.
With the right red piping on it.
You heard what happened to him on my live stream, didn't you?
No, I haven't.
You know who Ron Elliott is? 3X Drones.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Tim were on my live stream. Oh, this happened about 2 months ago, and just after Tim had gotten that chair, and then Ron was sitting there and he's being real quiet, and he looks and he goes, "Tim, do you know what that chair looks like?" And it just snowballed from there, man. All of us started getting on Tim about that chair.
Yep. Well, you know, since he got so bad that he started having it covered up, and now just recently he's decided that the chair deserves its own audience, so he's uncovered it again.
Well, he texted me about, I don't know, 2-3 days after that. He says, I'm gonna buy a new chair. I don't think I can take this kind of abuse anymore. I go, oh man, we're just funning with you, brother, man. Keep the chair. It's a nice chair. It really is. It just, looks dirty.
Well, the thing of it is he said that he went back to the gal where he bought the chair,
What's
And
up,
he
Roger?
pointed it out to her, and she was just like, really?
That's
He
what you
said,
see?
I never looked at it like that, but you're right.
Hey,
I was
Rod,
going to say she's going to be disappointed.
Ray Kelly says it's tough to have a chair that squeaks right correctly.
That
Yeah.
squeaks.
Yeah, squeaks correctly.
my
No.
chair used to squeak really bad, and I have a habit of rocking. In fact, it's
Mhm.
beginning to squeak again. I don't know if you can hear it, but
No,
it was really bad. And Dennis Lovelady goes, Rodney, he was coming up to visit, and he goes, when I come up there, I'm gonna bring you a can of WD-40 for that chair. And sure enough, he did.
Wow.
But I think that might be what Ray Kelly is referring to.
yeah.
But anyway, yeah, old Tim, he was a good sport about it, though.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, he gets on when he's late night on the weekend. He gets on some of the shows and later. You know, it's like might be 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night over there. And he that boy just gets funnier as the night goes on.
Yeah, after he gets a few of those Australian beers in him.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
A few.
After you get to relax. All right, last wire. Come on.
Mm-mm.
There
Yeah,
we
because
go.
he's 14 hours difference.
Yeah, so when we're going to bed, well, when we're going to bed, he's already up and at work. And when
Yeah,
we're waking up, he's already
he's-
home and had a few.
he's at work now.
Yeah.
And it's already tomorrow for him. So
Mm-mm.
Okay, mission accomplished. All the wires are off.
Okay.
That was the hard part because I had forgot that I ordered this stuff. Excuse me. And you know how you get a text saying that your delivery is arriving on time? And I
Mhm.
looked because I got a camera that's blue, this color blue also, going with the blue and black color scheme. So let's see how it works. Either it'll fly or it won't. It'll make a good wall mount.
What kind of motors you got on that? The 6-inch there.
Avenger, Hobby Wing Avengers,
Ooh, Hobby Wing's good.
2806.5, 1300 for cruising.
Very
Not no
nice.
high, not no high output. They were recommended to me by someone. But let me unplug this gun.
Speaking of
Every-
Tim, he's in the house now. He's in
Yeah,
the
I
chat.
don't do, you know already. I don't do all of that flip stuff. So they're good for me for cruising. Now to measure these things and see how long they go, how long they are. Do I
I
even
just
have
got some of
scissors
those
here?
Zing motors in today.
Somewhat.
Some of the Zing motors. I got some of those Zing in today. Finally going to
Ooh.
replace my old Race Day Quads badass motors. Yep, there they are.
Yes. Yes.
You've got the pink ones. I've got the camo ones.
Yeah, I like them. It just the person who built it, I didn't know Zing motor spin in the opposite direction for optimum
Hey,
flight.
I'll be right back, guys.
okay.
Okay.
I didn't know that, but now I do. I tried reversing the motors and they just wanted to act funky. But if you spin them in the opposite direction, they're good. The only problem with that is most props spin outward, away from the body. When they spin opposite direction, all the dirt and grass goes all in the middle of your bird here.
Right. Yeah. So you're saying that by default, if you just wire it straight, it spins in the opposite direction with Zing?
Sucks it in.
That's interesting. That's really interesting that they made
That's
it
my
that way.
first experience with them because he sent them to me and I put the props on the way I normally do. The rear right goes clockwise, the front left goes clockwise, rear left counterclockwise, and so on. I had to reverse all of that.
Oh wow. See,
I
normally,
tried, and I went into beta flight and tried to reverse them. Maybe it was a setup from the guy who built the bird, but it was, I tried to go into beta flight. I actually did, and I reversed the motors. I put the props on the way I'm used to having them, and it just started to act funky. And so I reversed the motors back the way they were, and I just put the props on and reverse, and I don't have a problem with it. I just remember that's the only bird I have with Zing motors that's spinning the opposite direction.
gotcha. You know what? I'll keep an eye for that because what I was thinking I would do is just wire in the motors exactly in the same fashion that I have it set
Yeah,
up
that's
right
what you're
now,
supposed to do, but that's how
and
these are.
hopefully, yeah, and hopefully, you know, my ESC settings, I've got it set to reverse the motors
That's
that
how
should
these
be
are. They're wired, it's wired the same way, the
wired
standard
straight.
way,
Yeah,
but the motors are reversed.
that's really weird, man. I'm gonna have to watch out for that then because I would not expect me to wire it in straight and then have it
And
not
and they
have it
being
go
reversed.
reverse.
When you
Yeah,
wire
that's
them
weird.
up and you run it through beta flight, see it, plug up a battery and see what direction you spin. You'll be like,
Oh
holy,
yeah,
these are
I'm gonna
going
check that.
wrong in the opposite direction.
I will check that. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. I thought I had everything again. Now I need scissors.
That would be really weird if they did that. Huh.
I remember back when you had to think about where you put the props on, kind of like you FPV guys do with the cinematic ones. They didn't just automatically snap in one way or whatever. You had to spin them on, and then you had these little clamps that went over top that held them on. You know.
Well, now I guess with the Mavic Air 2, you actually can put the props on wrong, but it'll stop it from taking off.
Well, what it'll do is I had an original Inspire 1, and I put one of the wrong props on,
Mm-hmm.
and it
What?
as it spun up, it went right up on its side like that.
Oh, yeah, I remember those days too. You could put a prop on wrong on certain drones, and they'll tumble.
Yep.
See, actually, it's gotten a little better with FPV if you're using a newer version of Betaflight. They have what's called runaway protection,
Yep.
where it can, yeah, Lawrence knows. It knows if you put a prop on wrong or a motor's not spinning the right direction, it'll actually stop your quad from completely flipping out, which
Yeah.
is really great because ask me how I know. I've tried
I've
throttling up
seen
and
many of people put props on a bird, and it just, as soon as you give it power, it just go haywire or wherever the hell it wanted. Yeah.
oh yeah, and yeah, and if you're standing too close to it, yeah, that's always fun too.
No,
That's always
see
fun
that
too.
I learned a long time ago. Stand back 20 feet.
Yep, I learned the hard way.
20 feet. Mess around if you want to. Okay,
Oh yeah,
let's see.
it's amazing. No
need
matter how many
this
times you
much.
put it on, too, you can easily screw up if you're just not paying attention.
Well, all I know is this FPV thing is a pain in the ass when everything's not working right. But when it's working right, you feel on top of the world.
Exactly.
That's why you have
Exactly.
more than one bird.
Yep, that's why I'm actually trying to get my second DJI 5-inch done. That's what I ordered the Zing motors for. I want to put the Zing on my primary and then move those old motors to the Chameleon that I gutted.
Okay.
John, how are you doing with the DJI whole kit with the
What whole kit? The
the controller and the goggles and.
All right, so I don't use the DJI controller. I use a different kind of controller, but I do use the goggles and their air units. I actually have three. Have three air units, so I'm in good shape. Like if one breaks or something happens,
So
I actually
Okay.
you can use the DJI system with your own controller.
yes, absolutely, and I run what's called Crossfire.
Okay.
I believe Lawrence runs Crossfire too,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
not that the DJI controller is bad. It's actually kind of cool that you could literally throw that air unit in there. If you had the DJI controller, you're almost done. You're pretty much done right there. You got your control, you got your video, your camera, you got everything right
All
on
you have
there.
to do is hook up the motors, huh?
Right, but I like a different controller for a variety of reasons.
Yeah, everybody has their own preference for what they like.
Right. Well, I
Speaking
mean,
of
I already owned it, so
Speaking of controllers, Lawrence, did you ever get your Phantom controller back being
No,
fixed?
I'm not. I'm gonna get a brand new one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm tired of buying. I'm tired of getting used refurbished shit. I'm getting a brand new controller, and that'll nip all of that in the butt. All I've always had used equipment. And here's a question: how the hell do you put this shit on without it framed?
I don't know because I don't use that stuff.
Okay, all right.
But I admire you putting it on there because it does make it look cool. It makes it look really cool.
Don't you have to when you cut the end of it, seal it with something and then
That's what it is. But yeah,
I could,
maybe yeah, but if you burn it,
Hello, Val.
but see if I
Val's
burn
here.
it,
oh,
then it
hey.
won't open up.
yeah. Well, he to do it too. Yep.
What's going on? We totally weren't talking about your soldering adventures earlier. We didn't say anything.
Oh, when I burnt like all my fingers and my hair.
Nah, we weren't talking about that. No.
No,
Taking
not
it-
at all,
taking-
Val. How's it going?
We decided to wait until you got here.
Right.
Oh my God.
Val has been flying. Have you flown your Air 2 again lately, or?
I have not, because remember I talked to you about it, and all the sky is just so gray and dirty right now.
Yeah,
It's unhealthy to be outside
with
because
the
all
fire smoke.
Yeah, I guess there's a lot of fires in Oregon too, and so between everything, it's just coming over our whole area.
Where
It's
are you
making
at,
it toward
Val?
you.
Aren't
I'm
you
in Boise, Idaho.
Oh, you're in Idaho. Okay. For some reason, I thought you were in Florida.
Oh, that'd be nice. I'd be at the beach, playing with the sharks.
What? Don't you have beaches in Boise?
In my head.
Idaho. Yeah, so I guess it's making it as far as that way, huh? Man.
It is. And
I got a
think we're-
friend in California. It's bad. He's got really bad respiratory problems right now. He doesn't know what to do.
Yeah,
I
I
saw-
just went out.
I saw a drone video. Some guy out in San Francisco was flying his drone towards the Golden Gate Bridge,
Oh,
and it was like, I think he said it was around noontime, and it was just all orange. I mean, you couldn't hardly see the sun. All you saw was this orange glow around everything.
mhm.
So
It's like doomsday. It literally looks like doomsday is upon California.
Mhm. No, I'm not in Canada.
I think she might want to be in Canada. But
My thing is, I guess, what's the end game for this? Where does this end? I guess, it's just gonna burn and burn until it stops. How the hell long is that supposed to be?
I don't know. We have our forest fighters down there right now helping out. And I think a lot of states are sending their people in, but our forests are so thick and there's so much that all we do is need a freak thunderstorm to set it off, or someone deciding to let us know the gender of their baby.
I know. From what I heard, they're trying to like, I guess, head off the burn by burning an area around it so that when it gets to that
Right.
spot, it just stops. But to try to do that is
That's a huge area to try to
and
get.
and that's a lot of work. That's a
Oh
lot.
boy.
it is. It is, and God bless the people that are out there doing that, because that's a dangerous job to be doing too.
Yeah. We lose people almost every year. to
I know,
fighting
it's
fires.
bad.
And all our college kids and all our kids out of high school who want to be firemen, they're all there. So I don't know. I don't know. I pray for them. I hope it gets over soon. We did have a couple clear days a week or so ago because a big wind blew through. And so it cleared it up for maybe 2 days, but now we're back to being socked
Right
in.
back in it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, boys and girls, I'm going to have to get out of here. So,
Okay, Rodney. Hey, thanks for coming
Take
in.
care.
well,
Bye,
thanks
Rodney.
for inviting me.
Hey, Rodney, whatever camera you're using, boy, is it crystal clear.
Believe it or not, it's a Logitech. It's not the top of the line one, but the next one below that.
Yep, it is.
So
Clear, clear,
It's a
clear.
really good.
I was thinking the same thing. He has the best camera of all of us right now on the stream.
I think it's lighting too. It really helps. You must.
Oh yeah.
Your lighting's good.
Oh, thank you. I've never considered it being good, but I guess it is. So, I mean, y'all think
Look,
so?
look what I got going on. So,
Well, yeah, and it's well. See, that's the part. I've got a lamp. There's my lamp,
Oh,
and then I've got this window here.
Uh-huh.
So with the combination of the two, I think it just makes the lighting
it
perfect.
is. It's well balanced.
So
Yep.
unless I put my green screen up, and then there's little spots that kind of, ghostly appear. Come in.
Okay, John Coopy, I figured it
All
out.
right, guys.
what you?
Okay,
well,
Rodney. Thanks for coming
nice.
in.
That's super clean.
I figured it out, John Coopy. So now I'll just
Good
have
job.
to resolder them back to the pads. But I figured out the stretchy stuff.
Rodney said he's proud of you, Lawrence.
What happened?
Good stuff,
Rodney
man.
said he's proud of you.
Squeezed it in.
Yeah, you did a good job, Lawrence.
What
It's
happened
gonna look.
is,
It's gonna look so nice.
as
Yeah.
you put the wire through it,
Hey,
it
Tim.
starts spraying. So what you have to do, the end that's sprayed, force it through before the whole thing starts running up the mesh, and then put it on and zip tie it. Once you zip
Gotcha.
tie that end on, see, that's the frayed end. But I mean, who gives a shit?
I got a question. How come you're not using black zip ties? You wanted it blue and black. Didn't you?
Blue and black, yes. I even have a blue camera for
Yeah,
it, the same color blue.
asking why you didn't use black zip tie.
That's right. Why you didn't use black zip ties?
Oh, I don't care about that. It's what I had at the moment.
He will. That'll be next week's
Black and
show.
blue
He'll
and
be
white.
on here putting black zip ties on it.
See, that's what always happens with me. I say, this is gonna look nice. This is gonna look clean, and then it's like, well, I don't have that, so whatever. I just want to finish this. I use whatever I have, just
that's
sitting
what-
there.
But I
Come on,
started,
Lawrence.
I
Let your
started to build,
OCD out.
I
You know
started to
what?
build with the blue and black scheme because the flight controller in the ESC is blue and black.
I could make
Be
a
right back.
killing on you guys if I go back to work.
What happened?
As I can make a killing on you guys if I go back to work.
Oh, yeah.
I just bring all of the Boston shit home and sell it to you guys.
Yeah.
Right.
All the loom, all of the damn wiring, all of the
Uh-huh.
zip ties. I got bags of zip ties in the closet now.
12 gauge wire, zip ties. Always need zip ties in FPV.
Oh
Zip
yeah.
ties
That's
are it-
my
keep it- zip ties
my
keep it
neighbor
flying.
that is no longer with us. She used to be a power plant operator for the Detroit Edison, and
Mhm.
she'd supply me with all the zip ties I needed. You know.
Well, I got zip ties I don't need. Tape.
Yeah.
No, sorry. I had a
I can
nap
make a mummy.
and I'm still tired.
You had a nap and you're still tired?
You know what that means?
That I need to take another nap.
Or sleep longer.
True.
Yeah, I have to work in a little bit. I told them they needed.
Well,
I said I'd do
tell
it.
him what you woke up to this morning, Val.
Oh
That's
yeah,
probably why you're not getting any rest because of what you woke up to.
flipping Lillard, my little snickerdoodle, like the
He's
big
not
dog.
little.
Yeah, he decided I wasn't getting up when he wanted me to, so he laid straight
Yeah.
across my face here,
Okay.
and I
And
woke
that's how
up.
she woke up.
I woke up like this.
All right.
Can't talk.
And when
Right,
she
that one's
calls
not
him as
perfect.
her little snickerdoodle, what's he
I'm
weigh? 70
gonna
pounds?
leave this one alone here.
I think
Please.
90 pounds now.
90 pounds. Little snickerdoodle.
Please.
Hi, Roger.
Hi.
The dog
Hey,
was laying
Roger.
across your face,
He's
Val.
trying to kill me.
And you call them little snickerdoodle. Okay, I'm out of this one.
Oh, he's so cute though. I took him
What's
and
up,
got him
Roger?
a cappuccino. I think he wanted me to go get him one in the morning and I wouldn't wake up.
What's
And
good,
he's just
Mr. Tim
getting up
Jackson?
early and letting him
Hey,
out and
Jackson.
feeding him. So
Oh, Tim's having pie.
was there ever a more luminous and good looking panel? Never.
Tim Jackson.
Hey, Roger, were you having trouble getting in?
Yeah, it's how the hell? Every time Paul sends me a link, I can't get in.
Oh. I sent you just a straight one where you just click it, huh?
You just gotta update your Zoom.
That's all.
Open
When
up
I
the-
sent it to Roger, it's just one clicking in.
I could no, not on your channel, not on your page where you send me, but I can't even go on join or you remember the thing used to come up to join a meeting and you can't even do that anymore.
Yeah,
Wow.
so what I did with the link is I just went in and I did contacts, hit Roger, it rings like ring, 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 and he hits it and comes in.
Hey,
Wow.
Val, you know what I want
Hey,
to tell you?
Herman.
You
What?
see what we what we went over with starting the scheduled YouTube show from
Yes.
with Zoom. Once you did it that first time, you don't have to do it again.
What?
You don't have to do it again.
What do you mean by that?
It's on
Okay,
there.
when you put the stream key in and everything like that the first time when we did it,
Yeah,
it's gone. You don't have to do it again.
I did.
Why?
It wouldn't let me, it told me I had to do it all.
Again?
Yeah, I do it every time.
Not me.
Not me either.
What?
No,
What?
no.
I did it the first time, and once Zoom starts broadcasting to that stream that I have in the control room, I just go live from the control room and I'm good.
Are you serious? Okay, but you're not changing your thumbnail, are you?
Sure I am. It's the same thumbnail picture. I'm changing the title and everything. I'm starting a new stream, everything. It just continues to open the next stream that I have.
So Geeks Fan is saying you do need to do it again if the browser times out. Not Herman. Herman's special.
Works for me.
Look at him. Well, they do have that one that says you want to use your last stuff, all your settings, everything the same as the last time.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you're using? Just
No, creating a new stream.
No, he creates a new one.
oh my God. Hi, Tank.
Everybody check out wait a minute, Ground to Skyview. Check out his channel. Very good channel, guys.
Okay.
I think I still got his link here.
Are not signed
Oh, I
into
don't.
Zoom with the remember me ticked. What?
Now, when I go to start up my live stream, I go to my meetings. There they all are.
Yeah.
And I just say I can either schedule a meeting or I can click on one of these meetings and just
No,
go
that's
live.
not what we're talking about.
Yeah, you have to go through the studio, Paul.
What he's talking about is in Zoom. I'm talking about YouTube.
Oh, YouTube.
Starting your
So-
scheduled meeting, your scheduled show that's in YouTube.
Hey, Captured Life,
So
Stevie.
share it and show me.
You already did it.
I can't do it just right off the bat again. I got to go back in.
Excuse me.
You don't tell the truth, Herman.
I don't have a problem with it. How is it that you and Sean showed me, but you don't remember how to do it?
Because I was learning when you were learning, and
And you did it first,
uh-huh,
and then you proceeded to show me how to do
uh-huh,
it, right?
yes. I'm gonna have some nuts, so I can't talk right now.
You know what, Val? I'm gonna leave that one alone too.
Okay. It came out. It works.
Yeah,
Correct.
Afterlife wanted to know what you're working on there, novice.
The
Lawrence.
wire wrap.
Hello, Troop Knock.
This, see where this is black, the wiring is black here?
Yeah.
Well, I'm actually putting this blue ribbon mesh over the wiring on the
Oh, okay.
arm. You see, where it's black here, I'm putting the blue mesh. The color scheme is blue and black. Flight control is blue and black. The arms will be blue and
Except
black.
where it's not blue
The
or black.
props will probably be blue and black.
Except for with a white
White
Except
zip
for the white
tie.
zip ties on. Okay, except with a white zip ties on. That covers the silver on the motors.
If that all fails, you just take an old credit card. You
And
can
if
get a
all
little-
fails, I just
over and
hang it
over.
on the wall and make it look like it flies.
okay.
Thrown on a
Then, then it'll become a shelf liner.
Now the blue thing, Lawrence.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
Put the
Lucky.
two ends together, does it open up?
when you, as soon as you put a wire inside
No,
it,
no, no, that's not what I asked you.
what?
If when you push it together, does it open up?
When you push it together,
Yeah.
oh shit.
Ah, that's how you get the wire in.
Without it fraying. No, you're an electrician. You didn't, you see me struggling with this shit for the
I
last
was
half
trying to
hour?
tell you, but you wanted to keep doing it. I asked you twice.
Oh shit. All right, that's good. That's cool. So now I measure this piece, push the wire. See what he's showing me right here? Push the wire,
Yep,
it opens
yep.
up.
Yeah.
Like, and I've been forcing it in this little end instead of pushing the wire like this, so it would open up. See what I gotta go through with this guy?
Remember what I was telling you, right? You got like with the whole thing of moving outlets in there.
Uh-huh.
Same thing, real simple. Zoop, zoop.
You see, this is what happens if you push it
Yeah,
too
just-
hard
Let's cut that off.
through the end. It frays. No, this was the experimental piece. But now that I know you just push it like this and it freaking opens up, what the hell? These two motors should go by really quick now.
And it would also help if you put like, if there's something on the end of the wire that'll move through it smooth, that won't snag it,
Okay.
like a little
Well-
piece of tape or something. Or
So put it over the wiring so it goes through.
At Ground to Sky View, I'm on every morning at 8 a.m., 7 days a week. So come check out my channel when you got a chance.
Yep. Blind Neil, that you're 100% correct. Back in the old days, they used to sell that at the little neighborhood stores where we used to go buy candy. They'd sell
you
the
know
little
that, John Coopy?
tiny finger thing. You stick your finger in it,
Did you
try
know
and
that
pull it
about
out.
this mesh stuff?
I just got back. What are we on
I was-
about?
I was fighting with it on these last two arms. I put these two on, okay, but I
Okay.
was fighting with it. And then Herman goes, did you mush it? And you mush it, and look, when you press it in, it expands this way.
Oh yeah, it's like one of those finger things.
Chinese finger, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, like the
with all
Chinese,
the
like the
straining
Chinese
baskets,
handcuffs.
but all of the baskets for pulling wire and all those things work just like that. You push it in, it opens up, you slide the wire in.
Now I see.
Makes a
They
lot of
all work
sense.
like that.
All right.
See, I gotta get some of that stuff so I can
No,
make my builds
right.
look prettier.
So I put it over the wiring, you zip tie it down. And now, if I had some LEDs, I could put
You
on.
do this on each of the arms. You take the drone when it's complete,
Lillard!
try, crash it, and have to take it all off again to fix it.
Well, it's part of the learning curve, Desmond.
Depends on how hard you fly to. I mean, that's not going to be a build that gets
That's
flown
true,
super
too.
hard. You know what I mean?
I'm not a rough flyer. I don't zit 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 and you get dizzy. I can't
Oh, you
do
had
that
to hear it that day when me and Ray was walking from the car when we went to get the drones. When you and John was flying, all was like, oh, yeah, he crashed. yeah, he crashed too.
Pretty
You know,
much.
they made this stuff a lot more durable too. I mean, if you're not whacking into concrete, I don't really know how someone can break a motor.
Oh, it can
And I've
happen.
hit the ground pretty
Yeah,
damn
I
hard.
broke my last motor because it hit the concrete. You're right.
Yeah, if you're not flying over concrete, I've hit the ground so many times. My 5-inch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm reminding you.
What doesn't survive though are those micro motors. Those friggin' little micro motors.
Yeah, those are designed to explode on impact.
Mm-hmm. The little wiring, the windings, they get bent so easily, and then they're just done.
Where did Val go? What's up, Roger?
Oh,
Well,
screen sharing is disabled. I was going to share some DJI FPV.
Oh, wait a minute. I keep forgetting you got to hit the button. Okay.
What? I hit the button.
I just went in there and told him to stop, and he's back at it.
Who?
I guess I have to
dogs.
optimize for
The dogs.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta go to work.
Okay,
Val's
well,
working the late shift.
Okay,
Bye,
bye.
guys.
Bye, Val.
Good
Thanks
night,
for
Val.
coming
Take
in.
care.
Hey, yeah, anytime. I love seeing everybody. And I love you to be able to hear my little sweet snicker
that
too.
must be nice having the dogs barking in the background when you're working.
No, I put his bark collar on when I work.
Well, okay.
Smart.
Hi, Val.
You take care.
Not on Kevin, hey, on the dogs.
She's got one for each, Roger.
She's got one for the dogs and Kevin.
Yep. And one controller controls them all. So as soon as she hits that button, they're all standing at attention.
Oh, she got a zap collar?
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
Okay, Herman,
It wasn't me.
your idea works, but it doesn't work.
Sure it does. We do it all the time at work.
Oh, I got it now.
Mm-hmm. You need to put something over the end of the wire that can slide, that won't snag the loom. Once you squeeze it open, you push it in, pop it out the other side.
You
Okay.
could almost use a small funnel, couldn't you?
It's
Stick
still
it in there,
frayed.
put the wires through, take the funnel off out the end of the wires.
It's still frayed, but it's
How?
better.
The wire will be going through it.
I got to get more zip
How
ties.
small of a funnel? All you need is a little piece of tape.
To put over the wiring.
Or put the wires inside like a
All right,
McDonald's,
I'm going to take this one off,
McDonald's straw.
and I'm going to try your idea with the little piece
Yeah.
of tape. The problem is, let's see. All right, let's try a little piece of electrical tape over the wire and see how that works out. Yeah, because the ends have solder on them and jagged.
Well, guys, I gotta run. My ride is here.
Okay,
All
Herman.
right,
Hey, Herman, take care.
See you guys later.
All right,
all
thanks.
right, later.
All right. Yeah, Lawrence, just put something over the end of it so that when it slides through that thing, it's not snagging it.
Hey, Herman,
That's what's happening.
if he used a plastic straw,
Yeah,
put the
that'll work.
wires in there and put that through, and then he just
Because the
pulled
straw can come out the other end.
the other end. Yep.
Interesting. Well,
Or you could fold the wire back on the end so the wire, the raw wire is not exposed. The jacket on the wire would move smoother.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Now, here's the deal. Here,
See you later,
you push it like this, right?
Yep.
Right?
Right.
Now, if I let go of one end, it does that.
Okay.
So if I push it back like
Push the
this,
wire, put the wire in your hand.
oh
the
shit, it
right-handed or
does open up
left-handed?
pretty good. I got it. All right, I see what you're saying. Have the wire in my hand when I push it. See, now it's sprayed already.
Hey, Herman, what about if he took like a piece of tape
What
like
you need
that?
is a sharp a sharp shear, so when you cut it,
It's
it
just-
doesn't start the frame.
It is, I'm using scissors.
Yeah, but they're not sharp. You using the cut paper?
No. No, I don't.
I don't think he believes you, Lawrence.
I'll catch you guys later.
Okay, Herman.
I gotta run.
Okay.
I'd like to thank everybody in the chat that looked at my video and left a comment. Thank you all so much.
Yeah, Roger's
Appreciate
latest video was really good.
He's Roger's getting in time.
Oh, he's turning into a cinematic god.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you're getting there. You're getting there. All it takes is more stick time.
More he flies, the better he gets. Yep.
Yep. That's all you can do. All right. Well, I got it on Herman's idea. Kind of worked. It's still frayed, but it went on easier.
Good.
This is my first time using this shit, so it can only get better with each time. And what I have to do is make sure the wires are flat. So when they come out the other end, I know which one is which one is the left, which one is the center, which one is the right. That's the issue you have to worry about.
I gotta check the weather out for tomorrow. Yeah, I thought of another place to go fly, so.
Oh,
What happened?
cool.
What
I
happened?
thought of another
Roger?
place to go flying.
All right. I got it on, but I say my way was better, but it's on there for now. And plus, only one that'll be looking at it will be me. What are you doing, Paul, man? Sitting here? Everybody surfing the internet, doing what they doing their own thing?
Yep, everybody's watching you.
Can't be. I got it on the table here.
Yeah, but it's your expressions that are kind of hilarious.
Oh, stop.
You know, there's the expression of curiosity and the expression of positivity, and there's
Frustration.
the expression of damn not going my way.
Well, that's life in general.
Yep.
If life went my way already, I'd probably be somewhere in a Bahama island flying drones for a living. Well, not in the Bahamas now because of the hurricanes, but
Yeah.
it's hurricane season now. But during non-hurricane season, would be good. Oh, that's middle. The fun part will be soldering these pieces back on. After I unsoldered them.
Blind Neil, you know what these big production companies are like. He had Kim down at the previous station making sure it left on time. He had the time schedule in his hand.
Yeah.
The watch. And he was just waiting for it to come along. It was all timed and lit and everything. It was
But Desmond, how are you, man?
not bad.
The weather's a little screwy over there, right?
Yeah, it's better today, but I had other things to do, so there was no flying.
Okay, so it really wasn't that bad then.
No,
What's the
just
long
over the
range
weekend.
forecast for you, David?
supposed to be, we're having a good week. I haven't really looked. I should be able to fly this weekend, but I thought I was going to be able to fly Saturday. We'll see what happens. But I'll be flying a bridge if we get to go.
Yeah.
Okay. It
But
does
it
work
won't
better.
have a train on it because there's no railway line across it.
Oh,
It does work better by squeezing the tube, putting it on. It's still phrased, but that's okay. It's on.
Hi, Ems.
I really didn't think of that. Okay. I was washing dishes, but listening. Great video. Okay, thank you, Captured Life.
Emma's vlog.
Emma,
Hey,
Hi.
what's up? I saw, wait a minute, Lawrence, I saw yours as well. Impressive. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you
Yeah.
much. I appreciate it, Stevie.
It's EMMS. Capture live.
Ems. Ems.
M's.
Hold on, make sure this wire's flat. Can't mix up these wires in here, or you wire it wrong, and you have fire.
Where Phantom Flight had to go to.
He had to go run some errands. I think he had to run to the bank and do some things so he can
It
get around.
depends
this
on a
place.
ride. Somebody shows up to give him a ride.
Yeah, yeah. So he can get around and pay bills and do shit for the week, you know.
I'll be back in just a minute.
Why?
Does he still have to use that buggy for to go around with?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He'll be using that for a while. They just started him physical therapy. They just started him on a walker.
Okay.
So it's going to be a while before he can actually put full weight on that foot. It's definitely going to be a while. He'll probably be up next year this time. He'll be walking by then. I guesstimate maybe about April or May. He should be able to go solo without any assistance. But I'm not the doctor, so.
Yeah. Lawrence, check out Captured Life, just wrote down there.
Oh. I see you getting busy with the editing. You know, I like FPV because you don't have to edit. You can show the one long flight, but I come from a camera drone, Stevie. So, you know, I have a Phantom 4 Pro and a Mavic Pro. So the editing part is easy. Hey, Ems. Nice to see you. And you know how it is. If you got the time to edit and the footage, that makes it that much more fun. With FPV, there's a group of people that say, if you're flying FPV, it should be one solid flight from the beginning to the end. Then there's another group of people that say, just show your tricks and edit. So.
Oh, and I'm back for the 5th time in a row.
Oh, don't worry about it. Oh, Sharon.
Boy, that's nice sky there.
Yeah, so this is all right from the air unit.
This is where you fly?
It's one of the places I fly, yeah. Local park.
Okay. Yeah, I think I've seen that little shed before. See the field in the back? Okay.
Yeah, the little pavilions. I like to sit in the pavilions, and it's just in a really nice spot.
Okay, well, remember I started this project of putting this mesh on here?
Mm-hmm.
Well, she's done.
Oh, it looks beautiful, man.
Now, the board is blue, well, blue and black. So now I have a blue camera, the same color blue, specifically the same color blue. So let's see how it looks. But I need to rewire these pieces back on to the ESCs.
John,
therein lies the problem.
Yeah.
John,
We're
the
probably
question
gonna
I
have to
have
do
is
that
you
in the
said
morning
that
when
was
the
the
house is-
Mavic Air 2? And I
No.
don't think the Air 2 doesn't do flips and stuff.
That's the air unit.
Oh,
Air unit.
That's the air
The
unit.
DJI air unit. Okay.
They just they use the word air on too many products.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was it's a peaceful day. I like to see nobody's at the freaking park.
It's got a really nice camera on it though.
Oh yeah, the camera quality is excellent.
I mean,
None of that.
this is right from the air unit. This is right from the onboard air unit.
It's
And-
DVR.
Yeah, well, the air unit has an SD card slot on board, but when I tell you that this is pretty much how it looked in my goggles too, I mean that's pretty much more or less the truth. Every now and then you might have some blurring here or there, but
Yeah.
this is basically what I was seeing.
Very nice.
How's the latency with those?
I don't feel it. I don't feel it. I don't think I fly hard enough to feel it. If there is any, I don't see it. I have it in what's called low latency mode. They have a mode to give you the lowest latency possible, but I don't feel it. My own
Okay.
human reaction would
I
be
think
too
I'm
slow.
done for the day, man. I'm not even gonna bother and try and solder this stuff back on. I have to be wide awake in the morning when the house is totally quiet, and I can do it.
That's
Plus,
a hell
it's
of a
good
good
enough.
camera though.
I wired the Crossfire diversity receiver to the flight controller. So now I have to wire the camera and the VTX to the flight controller, and then I'll be able to put everything together and fire her up.
Geek Savannah,
That's great video.
Geek Savannah says, "Who let John in? Who let John Cooper in?"
Just me, starting trouble here.
All right, that's enough of that.
And yeah, I love it. This will look beautiful too in the fall.
Oh
It
yeah.
looks like a good place to fly back and forth. I could do a lot of cruising there.
It is, and you know what? I was being really reserved with it too. I could have flown much farther out back of me and all that, but I just wanted to keep it near me.
Yeah, plus when it's hot as hell out there, you don't want to crash because then you have to do the walk of shame into the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting
We've
in
had
the
some really
shade.
nice, we had some really nice weather though. So, but yeah, the camera is just superb on the freaking air unit. Really, really nice.
Yeah, they are, but they say on you're using Crossfire, right?
Right, I used the Crossfire for my
Okay.
remote.
As I was gonna say, I haven't seen it myself, but on DJI, the video, the video, it when it goes out, it digitizes as opposed to like regular VTX, analog VTX, which goes black and white first or goes static first.
Right, yeah. I mean, look, it kind of like, when an image is loading on the computer, it's a little blurry as it's coming in. That's the way it is on the DJI system.
Okay.
The more data that's
I'm-
coming in, if it's coming in too quick, then you get it blurry. Or if you fly behind something, it needs to throttle down the bit rate. That's what it does.
Yeah.
But I have yet to experience any kind of freezing, total blackout.
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
For
Right.
me, it's
That's
just
why it has
I
to go
can't believe
here.
how much I can see with it. I mean,
Well, back to the work table, because tomorrow morning I have to hang a corner wall mount for my daughter's television. I have to put her desk together. And then I should be able to sit down and have lunch. Or something to that effect.
I tell you what, in the city, the DJI system would probably be great. I guarantee it would blast through any kind of interference or problems or anything like that. Typically when I flew in that location, if I were to fly behind myself a little bit like I was doing there,
Yeah.
I would get scratch up. I got nothing. I had absolutely nothing on
Yeah, with the DJI system.
Oh yeah, I didn't get anything. And when I go back tomorrow, I want to test something because the football field that they have there, man, something's going on in that football field. I don't know what it is. It's giving off something, but it was me and one other guy. We were there, and we both were having problems with our analog video. Whatever I've got blaring in
Check
that
this
field.
out. They have stadium lights, right?
Yeah.
Check out the stadium lights and see if they have a big box under it. If they have a big box somewhere along the fuselage of that stadium light, that box is usually putting out more power than you can freaking handle until the lights are put on. If you go near the poles and you get the interference, it's definitely something close to that. Electromagnetic interference.
That's kind of what we were. That's kind of what we were getting.
Huh?
That's kind of what we were getting. Yeah, if we went close to where the poles were as we zipped around the track, the video would get. It was ridiculously scratchy for how close we were flying. It wasn't unflyable, but something's going on in that football field.
Okay.
I'll return with the DJI system, and if I can get in there tomorrow and see what it's like there. You know, it's amazing. Since I got it, I haven't flown as much as I have recently because the weather's just been terrible or it's been too hot.
I don't know.
I wish that was our situation.
All right. Well, that's not a problem, Paul. That's actually quite good because then I can go have dinner and maybe I will solder those wires back on ESCs.
And I got someplace I can go. So everybody in the chat, thanks for coming in. I'm going to say goodbye for tonight. David, you get some sleep. I know it's 11 o'clock there.
Yeah, it's 20 past. Yeah,
yeah. And John, thanks for coming in, John.
No, it's always a pleasure, guys.
So everybody take care, and we'll see you all next time.
Bye, all.
Take care.
Take care.
All right. Good night, all. Later.
Bye.